All right, we are officially recording. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's on this call live today. For those of you that are new to Instant Presenter, there's a little chat box. You can also see everybody that's on. But I want you guys to know also that we have another platform running at the same time with Zoom. So with Zoom, people can log in or call in with their phone, which it makes it easier for some people. So I have them listening as well. So there's a few of you guys that can't see each other, but I can see all of you guys. So I'm excited about that. Tonight we're going to be talking about what is Beachbody coaching. So I'm super excited to be able to talk with you guys today, and glad that you got to meet some of my kids as they came in. So you might get to hear some of the screaming as well when they get into their little superhero fights, because Poppy's Batman and Ellie is Superman, and they get into it sometimes. So I'm excited. I want to talk to you guys and teach you guys and kind of educate with you guys about Beachbody. What is Team Beachbody? What is Beachbody? Why were you invited here? And also, if you decide at the end that you want to become a challenger, work on your fitness transformation, or become a coach, that you know you have a family and a support team here to help you along the way. So I was thinking, and I'm going to grab it real quick. No, I'll show that to you later. I was going to show you a little video. I'll show it to you later when Heather's on here. But I want to introduce, I'll come back to this slide. Heather is a nurse, but she had a very hectic day at the hospital today, so she's going to be a little bit late. And I said, hey, don't worry about it. It's part of your story. You can hop on a little bit later. So without introducing her, I'll introduce her later, but I'll introduce myself so you guys know who you're talking to. My name is Scotty Hobbs. I'm a combined 21-star Diamond coach. I'm a full-time Beachbody coach as well. This has been our sole income doing Beachbody coaching for the past 3 years now. I'm also a 7-figure earner with Beachbody. I'm an elite top 10 coach, the top male Beachbody coach in the company, father of 5 now. The baby that you saw pop in here, he is 8 days old today. I'm a former dental lab technician. That's what I went to school for. And then I also ran a service department after that job. I'm the guitarist and backup vocalist for a band called Peak Theory. We have an album out, which is absolutely fun and awesome to be a part of. I'm also a Sunday school teacher. I teach the 13 and 14-year-old youth in our church. I love the workout program from Beachbody called Body Beast, and I love being in the outdoors. I'm an introvert, believe it or not. I have to energize myself to be able to speak on a call like this, but I like to be by myself and in the woods, in the mountains, on the river, on the lake. That's who I am. So there's some pictures here to kind of show you my transformation with Beachbody, what Beachbody has done for me physically. But I think the more important thing is it's changed my whole mindset and my whole outlook on life and gave me confidence in myself. And I think that's the most important thing that it's given me over the physical transformation. There's a picture of the band here featured in our local newspaper. These are the 5 little kids, so I just barely got that picture yesterday from our photographer and slid it in there for you guys today so you can see all 5 of them. And then this is my beautiful wife, Gabby, and I here in the bottom right-hand side. So I love Team Beachbody. I love life in general, and that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about, is how Team Beachbody has affected my life in a positive way, and how I believe it can help you guys as well. So to start with you guys, I'll tell you guys my story. It's funny how it started. Like I tried to go to the gym and stuff when I was in my early 20s. I'll be 34 next Thursday, so mid-30s right now. But in my early 20s, I went to Colledge gym. And I remember my idea of fueling myself was a couple of double-decker tacos from the Taco Bell out front and 2 Rockstar energy drinks. And so it's no wonder that I never had abs and never really got in shape like I wanted to and never felt healthy. But I did learn how to bench press back then. So I didn't really know what to do with my health. And from my early 20s, I got married at 25 to Gabby. And we had our first couple kids. We had 2 kids when I started my Beachbody transformation. And I remember I was laying on the couch and I was super exhausted from work. At this point, I was no longer a dental technician. I was working at a food manufacturing processing plant, and I ran the service department and wrote the service manuals. And I remember I was just tired because I was there every day from 5 to 5. I came home and I'm laying on the couch, and my wife Gabby does P90X. She's doing P90X, and she finishes it And you get this, right? It already looked like intensely crazy because I'd never done anything like that. And she gets done with P90X and she starts running up and down the stairs. And I was like, okay, that's it. I better do something because I'm tired laying on the couch and she's done P90X and now she's running up and down the stairs. This is crazy. I got to start. So I decided that I was going to start with P90X like my wife was doing. So she was the example to me. If P90X was introduced to her and me by a neighbor, she took the leap and started it. I did not until this moment, this day when I saw her run up and down the stairs after doing P90X. So I committed to 90 days of P90X. And in 90 days, I went from 187 pounds to 145. So I lost like close to 38 pounds. And the thing is I had like this extreme confidence in myself. Like I had accomplished something because it's been a long time since I set my mind to something and really changed how I worked, how my body worked, functioned. You know, and many of you guys can maybe relate to this. You've been in the same routine at work or in life for the past 10 years, 5 years, 20 years. And I'll tell you what, it is awesome to go out, set out to do something challenging and accomplish it. So it was awesome because thanks to the support of Team Beachbody and Team Beachbody coaches, like the ones that invited you on this call, I was able to finish the program. I had people cheering me on, encouraging me. I had people to talk with it about. And I finished the program and I felt great. I've always been somebody that struggled with self-esteem. So I'll tell you one thing it did for me, my transformation. And that was just the start of my transformation. It gave me this sense of pride. And I was confident in myself. And people were inspired by it. They were like, Scotty, like I've seen what your transformation, you look awesome. You have more energy. You seem happier, more energetic. You're more talkative. You know, you're changing. Like, what are you doing? And so it became fun for me to share P90X. To be like, oh, I'm doing P90X. You should totally try it. And I fell in love with that process. And here's the thing. At this time, like I said, I was running the service department for this company. And I went to work every day at 5:30, and I got home at 5. Well, here's the thing. My wife, she worked at nights. She worked a night job at the Hilton Garden Inn. She worked the front desk. And so she worked nights. I got home at 5. But she left at 3 p.m., so we didn't see each other. The kids went to we left them at the neighbor's house to get babysat for those 2 hours where I was at work and where she had taken off to work. And we'd done that for like 3 years, close to 4 years, where that was the lifestyle. And I was helping people with P90X, and I found out through my coach with Beachbody that if I helped enough, I heard her talk about her story to me on the phone. And she's like, was telling me about how she was, you know, a couple $100,000 in debt because of, her baby was born premature, her baby London. And that by helping people with P90, and she did P90X as well, like me, by helping people with P90X, she was paying off that debt. And she was no longer a bartender, and she was doing this from home. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. I don't even want to do this from home. Like I have this solid job and, you know, I enjoy working. So but I would like to pay off debt. I resonated a lot with that debt aspect. And then the other part that I resonated with was that if I could help enough people, this is what I found out. If I could help enough people get results with P90X like I got, my wife would no longer have to work at night at the Hilton Garden Inn. And that meant a lot to me. And the reason is because we never saw her. And I remember taking my 2 little babies at the time, Keena and Mila, they were 2 and 4. And the day when I signed up as a coach, my third daughter, Ellie, that popped in here, the little blonde girl, she was 18 days old the day I signed up. So I had these 3 kids, and I remember we'd sneak over to her work, say hi, and we'd like have to get out of there before she got caught. And I just knew that life wasn't supposed to be like that we were supposed to spend more time together, have more time for her to be home, you know, raising the kids, for me to see her more than just a couple nights a week. Throughout the week because we both worked full time. But the thing is at this time, like I'm afraid to become a Beachbody coach. I had this transformation, and I'll tell you guys, I did it for a full year. I started on May 10th, 2010 with P90X. I signed up as a coach on April 11th of 2011. So this is a full year of me not becoming a coach. And this whole year, I know that I could be a Team Beachbody coach. I talked to my coach, Lindsay, about it. And when I talked to her about it, she was only a coach for 3 months. And I watch her through this year grow, and I'm like, I can't do that. You know, I'm not like, I've never done anything like that. I'm the kind of guy that comes to work and I work hard. But there was that thing inside of me, like, I want my wife to come home. And I haven't shared this part often, but I would spend so much time trying to figure out how to start a real life brick and mortar business, like a salon or get a franchise. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't know how. And I was afraid to jump in and do all the investments involved with that. And I was researching all that stuff this whole time that I knew about Team Beachbody. So basically, guys, I was afraid. I was afraid to become a coach because I was a shy person. I faced many failures before in my life, and I was like, I don't need more failure. I don't need more. I'm busy already. I work 12 hours a day. I take care of my kids alone at night. I'm busy, right? But really, I was mostly afraid. But there was that day, my daughter was born, my third daughter, Elena, and 18 days after that she was born, I remember sitting in my office in my cubicle in the morning, and I was in the habit. I used to grab all my bills. I get them once a week out of the locked mailbox. And 18 days after she's born, I started getting the anesthesiology bill, the hospital bill, the doctor bill. Like, all these bills come in, and I am overwhelmed. And the reason is because I'll tell it to you guys straight. I want you guys to know completely so you guys can know exactly how I felt. Our mortgage was $1,548 a month. And without her working, right, because she just had the baby and she's at home, without her working with my income, after taxes, 401k, and insurance, I made $1,820. So if you guys can do the math on that, it's like $300 to pay the electric, the gas bill, food, gas in my car, and it was like impossible. And it was like, do I send Gabby back to work? Now we got 3 kids we got to get a babysitter for. What do I do? And it was that day that, sitting in my cubicle, that my fear of knowing how to take care of my family and pay the bills became greater than or outweighed my fear of failing as a Team Beachbody coach, which was what really held me back for that whole year. So I got started, and lo and behold, 4 years later, here I am. I've been a full-time Beachbody coach for over 3 years now. I've been a coach for over 4 years, but I retired. I set out with that goal to bring my wife home from work, and within 14 months, her and I both quit our full-time jobs in June of 2012, and we've been stay-at-home parents, 100% controlling our own time and being in charge of our own lives and being our own bosses for the past 3 years. So I had my son Caleb here, this little boy, he's almost 3, as a stay-at-home dad, and now this baby, I've been home with him all 8 days of his life, and I never had to ask for a day off to go to the hospital or to spend time with him. So it's, as you can tell, obviously it's changed my life in a ton of ways. And not just on the financial end, but I believe fully on the time end. Because time is something you can give to somebody that you can never get back. And that's what I feel blessed to be able to give this time to you guys tonight. And I feel blessed to give my kids that time every single day and not to somebody else's dream. So I want you guys to remember that even though that's what it is now, my original goal was just to bring my wife home. I wanted to make like $10,000 a year doing Beachbody on the side, which I already love doing, talking about P90X, sharing my results. I wanted that so bad that I was willing to learn and grow. And what I found is all the tools were laid out for me. I just had to use them. So I took my work ethic and drive that I had in my other jobs that I've had, and I just applied it into this, and it's completely changed our lives. So before I move on to the next slide, I'm going to make sure Heather's here, and she says she is. So let me check for her and see if she's on. Okay, she's on the Zoom, so I'm going to unmute her, and I'm going to see if I can share her video so you guys on presenter. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see her on the presenter, but you'll be able to hear her. So Heather, you are unmuted, and I'm going to show this video so everybody on Zoom can at least see you. So Heather, could you share with us your experience? But first, let me introduce her. So she is a registered nurse. Like I said, she was running a little bit late because she had a hectic day at work. But she's the founder of Elite Fitness. She's a mom. She's the wife to a police officer. And her and I went to high school together. So it's absolutely awesome that I get to see her growing this business, somebody that I've known my whole life, super passionate about Beachbody and sharing her story and building her team as well. So with that being said, Heather, I want to introduce you and let you share your story and your experience with Team Beachbody so far.
Awesome. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm super excited to talk to you guys today. Like Scotty said, we've known each other since high school, and he has a great family. I mean, super awesome. I found out about Beachbody originally because I was following him on Facebook. We've been friends for probably over 15 years, and I just saw all the success he was having, and I thought, you know, if he can do that, I can do it too. And I was just amazed at all the people he was helping and all the incredible things he was able to do. So I have a background of being in dance and ballet for about 18 years. And after I graduated from high school and college, you can't really dance anymore once you're older. So I started to go to the gym and do Pilates and turbo kick. And I love turbo kick, and I found out that it was on home video, Turbo Fire. So I ordered that from Scotty, and I fell in love with it. I did Insanity, P90X, and just totally loved it. I decided to start coaching at the beginning of this year. I had a lot of life changes happen. And so what happened is we moved into a new house. So I didn't know anybody. It was just a big change. And the second thing is that unit that I was working in at the hospital, the ICU, they dissolved, and we all had to find different jobs. And that was so heartbreaking because I didn't want to have to say goodbye to them. They were like family to me. Also, the gym that I was teaching at, I was a group fitness trainer there. They didn't need me anymore because they moved locations and the owners changed also. And I just felt so bad about that because it was something that I really loved. And then the other thing is that my husband and I had been trying to have a baby for about a year at this time, at the start of the year. And it just wasn't working out. And so I was feeling so overwhelmed with all of these things going on. And I thought, all I could think about was, what am I going to do? My husband is a police officer, and we both work holidays, we both work weekends, and we were alternating shifts because we have a 3-year-old son, and we never get to see each other. And I just thought how I had about a dozen friends from Idaho Falls that were Beachbody coaches. And I noticed on their posts on Facebook that they were making really good money. And I thought, if they can do it, I can do it too. So I started to research it, and I asked Scott a lot of questions, and I read everything I could and watched all the videos that I could. I tried to find out bad things about this company, and I couldn't find any. So I thought about it, but I was really afraid of becoming a coach. You know, I have 2 degrees, and I work in the ICU as a nurse. And I thought, you know, what are people going to think of me doing this Beachbody stuff on the side from home? But the fact is that I was more afraid, and I still am more afraid of my husband not coming home from work. He goes to work every day with a gun on his belt, and he's a patrol officer. So I can either work hard at doing this, you know, and be afraid of what people might think of me, but that doesn't faze me anymore. And after doing it now for about 2.5 months, I've totally fallen in love with it. And I've been able to help so many of my friends, and it's been so rewarding. So don't be afraid of what people think. Their opinions don't matter. Do what you love. If this is something that you're passionate about, just go for it. I was so scared. And Scott knows I asked him questions for a month at least, and I was so nervous about it, but I'm so glad that I finally did it. So this just gives me an out. I feel like I didn't want to have to go back to school, or I wouldn't see my husband or my son even more. You know, I could go back and be a nurse practitioner or whatever, but that is not what I'm passionate about. What I'm passionate about is helping other people be healthier and helping them with their fitness as well. And specifically my friends that I can't get to come to the gym with me. So this is a perfect avenue for them to be able to work out at home. And so this has just been an incredible opportunity for me. Yeah, so it's just totally changed my life. I feel like I have purpose now. I used to just be bored, especially when my husband would be at work all night long and I'd put my son to bed and I would be so bored. This gives me something to do at night instead of watching TV or scrolling through Facebook or Instagram. And it's just amazing how much you can learn and grow through this opportunity. So I just want to tell Scotty, thank you for having me on this call, and I wish you all the best of luck. You guys will be awesome.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Okay, let me get this video off. Okay, and I'll mute her. Okay, so that was Heather. Super proud of her. She's only been a coach for 2.5 months, so I wanted you guys to kind of see what it's like in the beginning because I have been doing this for 4 years, but I'm super proud of her, and yeah, she has so many questions. So if you're a coach and your friends just aren't following through, and you know they would benefit from this, you have to be patient and let people go through their own time. And that's what I love about this is we're never pushy. We're all about just showing people how it can help them and letting them make the choice if this will be something that can benefit them as well. So that's what I really love about this. And you guys can see that she's super passionate about it. And Heather, I know that you're going to, this is your out. I know this is the vehicle that's going to not only provide the purpose in your life that you felt you were missing, but also to not have that fear of losing your husband as a police officer. So thank you for sharing with us. And now I just want to talk to you guys and walk you guys through a little bit about the company, what Team Beachbody is. And what I found out as a coach over the past 4 years is everybody knows many of these programs, but they have no idea that you could be a Team Beachbody coach, right? So that's what I'm here to do, is to talk to you guys about that and help you guys learn about that and see if it's something that works for you. So I'm going to maximize this screen so you guys can see. Actually, you guys can see that pretty good. So before Team Beachbody, let's talk about it. Beachbody started in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon. That's when Beachbody LLC was formed, and their first program ever was Great Abs and Thin Thighs in 1999. After that, they came out with Power 90, and you can see this list here. They had Slim and 6, P90X, which almost everybody in the entire world has heard of P90X. And then after that came Yoga Booty Ballet, Turbo Jam, and then in 2007, Team Beachbody launched. Now, we're a part of Team Beachbody. Team Beachbody coaches, the Team Beachbody network, and basically what it is a support group. And what happened is these programs, people were having great results with these programs, but there was also many people that were not completing them. These programs were all sold via infomercials, and they still are. They're still advertised on infomercials. You'll see P90X infomercials and all these other ones. But what happened is Beachbody, they saw on the message boards, it was before Facebook was really super popular, and Instagram and all these social media sites, they found that people were on message boards and they were helping and encouraging people. So that's when they decided to launch Team Beachbody, which meant they would pay coaches a 25% commission for referring the programs, because they saw when these people were helping each other, they had better results. Just like I said, when I did P90X, I had that support of my coach. I finished the program. It didn't end up on the shelf dusty. So, and then every single one of these people on here, these coaches, that's why I'm still here today on my transformation, because I have that accountability with them. So Team Beachbody launched in 2007. Since Team Beachbody launched, this is what I love. Beachbody, it's a company that continues to grow and put out the best workout programs in the world, along with the best nutrition. Since Team Beachbody launched, we have Insanity, Shakeology in 2009. We got Turbo Fire, which is the one that Heather announced or said that she fell in love with first. Brazil Butt Lift, Insanity the Asylum, P90X2, The Ultimate Reset, Body Beast, which is my favorite workout, Less Meal Combat. Then we came out with the vegan flavors of Shakeology at that time in 2012. Remember, my coach birthday was here in 2011. T25 came out, P90X3, and then my all-time favorite to start people on came out in right around before 2014 with the 21-day fix. We got PIO, 3-day refresh, vegan tropical strawberry, Shakeology, P90, and now most recently the size workout, which is, you may have seen videos of your friends dancing, and that's the size workout with Sean T, the creator of Insanity. So continually growing and coming out with new programs. And it was right about this time, T25, that they studied the science of fitness and realized that we only need 25 to 30 minutes a day. And ever since that's happened, I've seen way more people get great results with the programs because it's not an hour-long or 90-minute long workout like it was with P90X. So these are the programs that have come out since Team Beachbody. Also, I want to talk to you guys about the Team Beachbody revenue growth. 2007, Team Beachbody coaches. This is just coaches, not the company, Beachbody. Because there's two parts. There's Beachbody that sells on the infomercials. And then there's Team Beachbody, which are the coaches when the coaches refer programs. And the cool thing is that the Beachbody infomercials, when they sell a product to somebody on the infomercial, those customers get assigned to a lead program and they're assigned as a free customer to Team Beachbody coaches. So Team Beachbody revenue growth, you can see it's a steady growth and climb. And I need to update this slide because this goes only to 2014. But it started at 8 million in 2007, 2008, 37 million, 2009, 47 million. 2011, the year I signed up, it was a $131 million company with just Team Beachbody. And it grew and it surpassed this amount in 2014 of 475 million. And what I love is this part right here. The Team Beachbody revenue growth surpassed the Beachbody infomercial side of the company. So Team Beachbody coaches now produce more of the revenue growth of Beachbody and Team Beachbody combined through the coaches than it does through the infomercials, which is absolutely awesome. And we're now $1 billion company, which is super cool, and I'm super proud to be a part of that. The Team Beachbody coach growth, you can see in 2007 started with 40 coaches, has now grown to, we're at like 300,000 coaches today. And it goes along that same nice steady growth that you can see continually growing up, and it kind of matches the revenue growth of the company as well. So when I started as a coach in 2011, there was 64,000 coaches. Now there's over 300,000, which is awesome. Our team, you guys are a part of our team. Every coach on here and every person that got invited on here is part of our team. It started with me and this dream to bring my wife home, and we are now a team of 35,000 coaches on our team. So you have an incredibly big team and a ton of talent and a ton of knowledge and training from every single person on our team, where you can learn from us and learn our techniques and how we build our business, because we keep that all open and public for everybody to learn. So absolutely awesome growth. And now I want to talk to you guys about what makes Team Beachbody unique. And the unique or the fun thing is that Heather touched on many of these things. We have what I call the 4 pillars that help people have amazing transformations, not just physical, but emotional, spiritual, psychological transformations. And it's these 4 pillars. We have world-class fitness programs. There is not a better at-home fitness program in the world. There is not. P90X, Insanity, 21-day fix, they are the top-rated infomercials for home fitness programs. We also have the best nutrition. The nutrition plans in, especially like the 21-day fix, are the best nutrition plans that I've ever seen. And we have Shakeology as well, which is not a magic shake. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but it has dense nutrition. And I've been drinking it every single day for the past 4.5 years. And I've actually had 2 today because I was feeling tired and exhausted and I was dragging a little bit. And so I had a second one and it lit me back up. So it gives me a ton of energy. So we have world-class fitness, awesome nutrition. We have the peer support, which are the coaches. Every single coach on here is supporting you in your journey. And then we have rewards, right? And Heather talked about some of the rewards. The rewards are like, I'll go through them, but like I've completely changed my mindset. I'm a more spiritual person. I'm a better father. I'm a better friend. I'm confident in myself. And these are just rewards that are not even financial. Then I was able to bring my wife home. We were able to pay off this home that we bought 8 years ago. We completely paid off this home. And the most important thing is that I'm in charge of my time. which is absolutely rewarding because many of you guys are probably parents. And like I said before, you can't buy, once you give your time away, it's gone forever. And these little kids, mine are 8, 6, 4, 3, and a baby. They're going to grow up fast, and I can't get that time back. So I don't think there's anything more rewarding than spending all of this time with them when they're young and being the type of father that I should be to, especially my 3 daughters, and knowing that my presence and my fatherhood is going to help them make choices on who to date and who to be around as they grow into teenagers and into that time, which I don't even want to think about, but I feel blessed. And that's one of the biggest rewards that I think I felt as a Team Beachbody coach. So those are the 4 pillars that I believe make this company so unique. And I've never felt in 4 years that I've had to sell somebody. I've never tried to close somebody with a sales technique because I've never been a salesperson. I've been a hard worker, and I've ran a service department. So I've been the service-oriented and the hard worker type person. So that's what I love about this. That's what makes it so unique. And you get to just be yourself and share your life with people and your experience with these workouts and help other people. And I don't think there's much more rewarding than that. And one thing that I'll hit on that Heather said is she feels like she has purpose. She's not bored at night. Guys, at night before when I got home from work, my wife was at work, and I would spend time, with my kids. I'd feed them, bathe them, read stories, put them to bed by 8. At that time, it was put in Call of Duty and drink beer. That was my life, right? So this gave me incredible sense of purpose as well in helping people with workout programs. There's nothing better than having your friends say, I feel awesome. I feel so good after 2 weeks of doing this workout program. I'm sore, and I hate you for that, but I feel so good. And I haven't felt like this in a long time. That's rewarding. And that's what I super love about this, what I do as a Team Beachbody coach. So I said I would mention Shakeology. And Shakeology is, like I said, it's not a magic shake. It's not just a meal replacement. It is a health shake. It's not designed to magically make you lose weight. Like I said, you have to work out. You got to sweat 30 minutes a day. But it does help. For example, for me, I used to drink at my job when I worked 12 hours a day. I used to go buy the 2 for $3 Rockstars energy drinks. That was my energy. And the cool thing is I just replaced that, and it was about the same cost. I stopped drinking those energy drinks that were destroying my stomach and making me crash for Shakeology, which gave me dense nutrition and filled me like a real meal and gave me all these health benefits and gave me this energy. So it really, really helped me curb cravings and get my eating on track and help me make better choices throughout the rest of the day. Like I said, there's over 70 ingredients and superfoods in Shakeology. So you're going to get to choose which flavor of Shakeology you want to try. I personally drink the tropical vegan Shakeology, the strawberry one, and my slides are jumping around. My wife loves the vegan chocolate, and it's jumping like crazy. But then there's the regular chocolate, the regular strawberry, green berry, and vanilla are the flavors that you can try. And there's also, if you don't know which one you want to try, you can get a box and get different packets of different types. So you're absolutely going to love it. One thing I love about it is my dad is he's service oriented as well. He used to fix typewriters and fax machines. Now he mostly does copying machines. But he's a service repairman, so he travels to companies and he fixes their machines. And he used to just stop at Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, and get a value meal, right? And I just had him back in August of 2011 get on Shakeology. He replaced 1 meal a day, and within 3 months, his numbers, I think I have the numbers here for those of you that have troubles with your cholesterol or your HDL and your LDL. I'm going to show you guys my dad's numbers. This was like 3 months. So when he started, his cholesterol was 224. And after 3 months of just replacing Shakeology for his lunch, he was at 193 for his cholesterol. And his HDL and his LDL, his HDL after 3 months was in the range for his age. And his LDL went from 161 to 132, which was in the range he was supposed to be at. So that was just replacing 1 meal a day instead of eating out. And guys, his value meal was like $6. And I signed him up as a coach. He didn't coach people, but he was just a coach to get a discount. I signed him up as a coach. So he was paying like $3.33 a meal for Shakeology, and it changed his health like that in 3 months and got him on track. So What I also want you to know is, aside from the nutrition, there's something for everyone. Everybody doesn't have to do Body Beast, like a heavy duty workout program or a dance workout. There's something for everybody. There's PIO, which is like Pilates and yoga combined. There's just purely Ultimate Reset, which is purely like a refresh, eating program without workouts. There's Body Beast, T25, 21-day fix, and all these different workouts. So there's something for everyone. So just talk to the person that invited you here about which program is best for you. I personally start 95% of my friends on the 21-day fix. So just know that there is something for everybody. Proven results, guys. I want to talk. These are my friends right here, right? Like, it's awesome being a Beachbody coach and making an income, sharing the programs with people. But these are my friends, and these are the results. And it's so awesome to see them with these results. This is my buddy Steve. He does Body Beast, and he got to compete and got in the top 10 with his transformation. This is my buddy from high school, Jake Neitzel. He lost over 108 pounds in 7 months with the 21-day fix. And he's on the infomercial that's seen all over the world. So he's inspiring people all over the world with his transformation, right out of this small town of Idaho Falls as well. And this is my friend Whitney, and I need to update this picture because she did a new picture 2 days ago where she's even further than this. And she is just crushing it with her transformation. And their transformation is awesome, but the way that their whole mindset and attitude has changed is what makes me so proud and so happy of them. And to touch on what Heather said about these proven results is, what I find is, as people go through these transformations and help other people, they have a sense that they matter. Like, they feel like they really matter in life. And that's the one thing I found after 4 years of working purely with people all day long, is that the number one thing that people want in life is to matter. And this is the answer. This is the thing where you get to work on yourself, grow yourself, and feel that sense of purpose, and like you make a difference and that you matter in your life. So these are some other proven results from our team. Super proud of every single person on there and their transformation. So the results, if you do the program, if you drink your Shakeology, follow the meal plan, and do your workout, and stay accountable with your coach, you will see results. So I want you to start thinking about, or jot down right now, how much weight you want to lose, what's your ideal body like, and write that down, because you are about to make the decision that's going to help you work your way towards that transformation. So you're going to have peer support. All of these people on here, guys, are some of our best friends. We love them to death. We get to see them like 3 times a year at Beachbody events. And I get to see them weekly on training calls, and they've become family to me, truly. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what a coach is. What is a team Beachbody coach? A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. So like my friend Heather, right? She's a group fitness instructor. She's a personal trainer, right? I was not those things. I was the guy that had no idea how to work out in 2010 or what to eat. So you do not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, and you do not already have to be at your fitness or nutrition goals. Like, my dad became a coach just so he could be a part of this team and the support group and use his Shakeology and do his workouts. And he's doing the size workout right now with my mom. So you don't have to be an experienced salesperson at your fitness goal. And what I've found is that when you share this, when you're going through the process, you're more relatable. So you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be at your end goal. And you don't have to be an experienced salesperson. As a matter of fact, I prefer that you're not an experienced salesperson to be a part of our team, because we are about sharing it with people, not selling people. So I know I got to get my parents on a dance video. Also, this is what a coach should be, so you understand what a coach is. You should be sharing how people can change their life and achieve their goals. You should be committed to being proof that these products work. I don't want you to be a coach and not do the workouts or not follow the nutrition plans. You should be improving and developing yourself. Those are what you should be as a coach. So here's some things, some benefits of being a coach. Like, I do it full time, obviously, as I shared, so I get to create my own schedule, my own hours. But here's the thing, you get to set your own work hours, guys. When I started this, it wasn't full time, right? It was just with this little goal to bring my wife home, that big dream of mine, to bring her home from work and spend more time with her. So I set my business hours. I eliminated playing softball at night. and I eliminated playing Call of Duty, and I set my work hours, and I started out working 8 to 10:30, or 2.5 hours a night. I set my own hours, and that's how I got started. You can focus on this part-time or full-time, and I think there's a lot of power in doing it part-time, where when someone's like, hey, what have you been up to? I'll just name somebody. What have you been up to, Jesus? Jesus can be like, oh, man, I'm working at the hospital, as a nurse. But the cool thing is I'm super excited about, I'm doing this workout program called Body Beast. And the cool thing is that Beachbody pays me to help people. So although I love working as a nurse at night, like I get to help people, and I'm using that money to pay off my credit card debt. Or I'm using that money to save for my 3 daughters' weddings in the future, or to save money so my kids can go to a good college and have an opportunity I didn't have. So, that's the cool thing about doing this part-time is you have that cool story of this is my job, but this is my passion. This is what I get to do at night instead of watching the news. I get to help and serve people at night. So you can do this online or in person. I do both, in person and online. You get to share your passion and attract people. Like I said, guys, I've never had to close somebody. I share on Facebook. I shared with my friend Heather. She saw what I did on Facebook, and she asked me, hey, I think what you're doing, I could use that in my life. How does that work? And I just gave her videos, and she'd watch it, and she'd research. So that's what a Beachbody coach does. You get to meet new and amazing friends. So that's what's absolutely awesome, is my best friends right now are a part of Team Beachbody. And I think I have a slide that I put in here of my friends. Yeah, I'll show it to you in a couple. But there's a lot of rewards. Like I said, I talked to you about the rewards of emotional, psychological, physical changes. Those are rewarding enough for me and bringing my wife home. But Beachbody pays 25% commission for every program, any workout, any supplement. We got Shakeology, we got pre-workouts, we got post-workouts, we got creatine, and these are NSF certified supplements. So anytime you share one of those and you send a link and they buy it, you get a 25% commission, which is crazy that they pay you a 25% commission, and awesome at the same time. You get bonuses for your team growth. Like I mentioned at the beginning, that we're a seven-figure income earning. That is because of our team. That's because of our team growth and having a team of 35,000 coaches. You also have cool, fun, amazing trips. We have a Success Club trip every year that you can earn for free. This last year we went to Cancun. My first year we went to Atlantis. The next year we went to Disney World. Then we went on a cruise. Then we went to Cancun. And then next spring we get to go to Jamaica on a cruise. And that's just by helping 3 people a month to get started on their transformation. There's also, they give out, guys, this is crazy. They give out $500 a day to people that submit their results to the Beachbody Challenge. We have a ton of $500 winners on our team. This guy right here in the middle is Shane Madigan. He won $500 daily prize winner. Then he got chosen for the monthly winner and won $1,000. And then he got in the quarterly challenge winner that was going to be for $25,000. Unfortunately, he didn't win that, but he still won $1,000 just for doing 90 days and sharing his results with the Beachbody Challenge. So there's cool tricks, there's cool recognition, $500 a day they give out to your challengers, to your friends that have transformations. You grow so much as a person. If you follow the simple things that we teach you, you will grow so much. You'll change into a better person, a better parent, a better spouse, a better father, a better mother, a better friend, and you're going to go through a ton of changes with that personal development. There's some cool team retreats that we've done. Last year I invited all my coaches to Salt Lake City, and we had an awesome time getting to know each other. There's 55 of us there. So there's all kinds of fun things that you can do. When we went to Summit in Nashville, there was 25,000 coaches. We booked out half of the embassy suites, and we had, I think we had 150 rooms with like 4 people per room at that hotel with us. So lots of fun, rewarding experiences as a Team Beachbody coach. Nothing like what I thought about or ever expected, even by the time I retired working for any other company I've worked for. So I'm going to share this, guys, real quick. These are 2 of my best friends here in Idaho Falls. We got Josh Holt here, and also my buddy Scott Guckey with Tony Horton, creator of P90X. The cool thing is, guys, these guys, we celebrated just a couple weeks ago because I talked about your team there. You get a bonus for your team. These guys are growing teams. And the cool thing is, Scott's been doing this with me from the beginning. He's been that guy that's been with me from the start. So he's been doing this for 4 years, and he made $1,000 a week part-time with his business. And then Josh here has been doing this for just under 2 years and also hit $1,000 a week part-time. And the cool thing is these guys are both going to be full-time coaches just like myself by the end of this year. And so it's going to be fun that we get to spend time with them, you know, without having bosses, and do whatever we want with our lives and with our families and our children. So a very rewarding experience. Like, I want you to think about how rewarding it would be for you to have a business, help people, make a couple $100 extra a week. But how rewarding would that be to help somebody else do that? I know every single one of you guys, maybe you are okay financially, but maybe you have somebody in your family or a good friend that you know struggles paycheck to paycheck, that they could benefit through this in their own health, fitness transformation, but then by building a business as well. I want you to think about that bigger picture. It's not about you. It's about them. It's about the people that you get to help. You help enough people get what they want in life, and you'll have everything you need in life. So you'll have outstanding support, training, and tools as you get started from the Beachbody standpoint. There's a 7-day business quick start. There's Coach Basics program. I've created 60 Coach Basics training videos for you to go through. There's a Coach Training Academy put together by Beachbody. We were actually rewarded as a network marketing company with one of the best training programs. And they also have all the marketing tools that you need. And don't forget that they spend $1 million a day on infomercials, which is advertising for your business. So there's also communications. They're always updating you on what's new. Every Monday they have a successful, pretty much 6-figure earning coach share their story and teach a tip that's working for them every single Monday. There's also a Coach Monthly newsletter that comes to your inbox in your email with tips, advice, best coach practices. And there's also, write this down, www.coachfaq.com. CoachFAQ.com. I just typed it in there. Even if you're researching like my friend Heather did, you can type any question into CoachFAQ.com and get the answer. So as a coach or looking into this company and starting, that's where you can look. Also, you know, you can follow the CEO of Beachbody, many of the top coaches. They're all giving all of their tips on how to build a successful business on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So you have everything you know. Guys, I've made almost 900 videos where I've taught everything I've learned to build my business with Team Beachbody to a team of 35,000. I teach everything. So just know I'm not the only one that does that. There's so many people that do that. So you have all the support you need and all the training and tools that you need. So what can you expect from us? This right here, this photo is a screenshot. Everybody thumbs up on each other of a weekly call. There's 2 weekly trainings we do where we mastermind. We share ideas. What's working? What's not working? Hey, I'm struggling with this. Has anybody faced that? And I'll share like, hey, you know, Mark, or hey, Jay, you faced that. Would you share with John how you overcame that? So you can expect that type of training and support. I run a new coach training group every single month. We also have 2 weekly training calls every single week. 2 training calls a week. So just so you guys know, like right now, for example, Monday night is a training call. Thursday night is a what is coaching call like this, where you have the opportunity to share what you're doing as a coach with your friends, where we get to do the sell for you, right? The explaining the company and the business. So that's what we're doing currently. A training call on Monday and a what is coaching webinar on Thursday. So you've got that. There's monthly challenges that we can run. There's team building events, leadership training. Like currently right now, we're running a 60-day diamond coach push group, and we're 2 weeks in, and we had a bunch of diamonds today. So we're doing advanced diamond training. We'll always be doing those types of things for you guys to be a part of. Leadership training for you guys. We have a Facebook team page where you can ask questions. Just so you know, with a team of 35,000, I don't want you to think I work all day long. I work 6 hours a day right now with a team in a business like we have, because we have a team where everybody works together. So I don't do everything. I help create other leaders. So you got an amazing support with your Facebook team page, and there's awesome recognition and accountability from myself and from your coach. And I know that everybody needs a little recognition once in a while. It's not often that someone tells you, hey, Greg, or hey, Gina, or hey, Tim, you're doing awesome, man. You're an incredible person. I'm proud of what you're doing. So that's one thing I really love about Beachbody as well, is that support that you get. So we're winding up on our hour, so I'm going to walk you guys through what the options are for you to come out of this webinar today. Number one, coach, yes, I'm ready to join your team and help others achieve their health and fitness goals. Or a customer, I'm ready to join a challenge group and achieve my own health and fitness goals right now. Those are the two options. So here's what you do is if you're ready to join as a coach. The best thing is to sign up with a challenge pack. And what a challenge pack is you get one of those fitness programs we talked about. You get your first shipment of Shakeology, so it's a 30-serving bag, and you get a 1-month trial to the Beachbody Club subscription, which is over $3,000 worth of our programs, like the first programs that came out on Beachbody On Demand, which is live streaming from your phone or your computer. You can stream it anywhere that you have internet. And so you can use any of those programs. So that's the best option, really, is a challenge pack. And here's the reason, guys. I'll give it to you straight. It's $40 to sign up as a coach. You can see right here, $39.95 coach enrollment. And you get on your Shakeology, yourself, which is like $98 at the discount price. Because remember, as a coach, everything is 25% discounted. So you pay your $40 to sign up. You get your Shakeology at $98. Guys, that's like $138. The least expensive challenge pack is $140. Like the one I start everybody on is $160. So it's literally $20 more to get like the 21-day fix, the meal plan, the portion cups, the 30-minute workouts. And when you get that challenge pack during your coach sign-up process, it waives the $40 coach sign-up fee. So that's the best way for you to get signed up as a coach. I want you to know what to expect as far as running your business. And it's funny, I have a coach, she presented just last week on our What is Coaching webinar, Misty. Misty and Jay gave the webinar, but Misty, she should have been a coach like a year ago, but she thought it was my fault for not educating her the right way. She thought it was like $500 to get signed up. And when I told her all she had to do was get her challenge pack for $160, she was like, what? It's only $160 and I get Shakeology and a workout and I'm a coach? And I was like, yes, that's all it is for you to start this 6-figure business that you're planning on building. So as a coach, once you get signed up with your challenge pack and you get started with your training, this is what you expect for your monthly business fee, $15.95. And guys, remember, this is your own business. You're a CEO of your own company, your own business. So remember that $15.95 business fee is also a tax write-off. It's a business expense. So what your $15.95 covers is media promotion, brand awareness, like I said, the infomercials. They give you your personal websites where you link people to purchase from you. You have a coach online office where you can track, manage, see all your orders, all of your team of coaches, all your customers. Beachbody does the product warehousing. They do all the shipping. They do all the customer service. They do all the technical support. They do all the marketing. They do all the communications like that Monday National Wake Up Call where they give a training from a top coach. You also get a subscription to Success on Demand, Success Magazine. So you get basically a free subscription to Success Magazine as part of your $15.95 monthly fee as well. So I don't know what type of business you could run, a 7-figure business, 6-figure business, a profitable business of $25,000 a year or $20,000 or $10,000 a year that you can run for $15.95 a month. So that is your monthly coach fee as a coach. Now, if you're not ready to become a coach, we're okay with that, right? Because remember, we're not going to try to close you. We want to give you the options and let you choose. If you just want to work on your transformation right now, basically what's going to happen, I'll give it to you straight. Instead of, like if you become a coach, basically you get the 25% discount. You don't have to share it with people. You don't have to build a business. You can, and we'll teach you how if that's what you want. But if you just want to go through your transformation, get a discount, you can do that too. There's no obligations because it's you're signed up. And think of it like a Sam's Club membership or like one of those where you pay like a monthly fee or a yearly fee, and then you get a discount on shopping there, on your groceries. That's what Team Beachbody signing up as a coach is. But the only thing about this is like instead of just getting a discount, is if you refer people to go to Sam's Club or to your Team Beachbody store and they buy, you get a 25% commission, which is pretty dang cool. So if you don't want to do that yet, totally cool. But how it works is instead of you getting the 25% discount, the coach that invited you, and that's your coach, they get a 25% commission. So that's how that works. So Join as a customer. Best way, obviously, is to get a challenge pack as well. They start at $140. They go up to 220 for like P90X or Insanity. But they start at $140. Best way, same as the coach. You get your fitness program, your Shakeology, and you get that trial month of the Beachbody Club membership. And here's the cool thing, guys. It's the same price right there initially to start as a coach or to start as a customer. The only difference, it's the challenge pack is the same price. The only difference is when you sign up as a coach and you get the challenge pack while signing up as a coach is it waives that $40 coach sign up fee. So I hope I made that clear so you kind of understand how that works. Well, that's how that works. So we want you to make that decision. What's going to work best for you? And here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to just be like, oh, that's kind of cool. I want you to take something away from this and really think about some things in your life and what you want to change. And here's what I want to ask you. The person that invited you here, they're going to ask you, and if you just hopped on this, maybe they posted on their Facebook, reach out to them so they know that you're on here. And let them know, what did you like best about this transformation? Art transformation. We're all about transformation. What do you like best about this presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that can help you achieve your goals? And it could be your financial goals. It could be paying off your credit card. It could be bringing a spouse home from work. It could be getting off of 12-hour days and on to 8-hour days. It could be like many of my coaches not having to re-enlist in the military in 2 years and have a business in 2 or 3 years where they can do this full time and not have to re-enlist, right? So really look at your goals in life, not just your health and fitness, but your life goals. And say, does Team Beachbody feel like the avenue or the tools or the process or the bus I can hop on and use this turnkey situation, this turnkey thing, and help me achieve those goals? And then finally, which option appeals to you? You want to become a coach or a customer? And just know that if you become a customer, you can become a coach at any time in the future. Yes, Devin. Sorry, Devin, this is recorded. So let me get a drink real quick so I don't squeak on you guys again. Okay. So I want you to think about, and this kind of hits on that again, what can becoming a coach do for me? Who can I help? Like, write down a list. Who can I help, right? Those people I helped in the beginning was my dad, my mom, my friends from high school, my softball coach who fell in love with P90X, who fell in love with Shakeology, and him and his wife needed 3 bags of Shakeology by their second month. So I was like, dude, just get the discount, use Shakeology. Have the discount with your P90X. And they both had amazing transformation. They're both now 1-star diamond coaches with an income with Beachbody that's more than average income of people in Idaho Falls. So think about the people who can help. That was my friend and softball coach. Also, what are my goals and dreams? Like, I want you guys to really think about this, guys. Remember, my goal, my dream was to bring my wife home. And if you don't know what that is yet, I'm going to challenge you and encourage you to figure that out. Stop drifting through life just saying, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. This is who I always was. I was meant to be working in this factory, or I was a bad person in my early 20s. I deserve what I have now. Get over that, because we're going to help you grow through those things. We're going to help you change your story about your life, because that's what we do. We're going to help you understand how to create more happiness and joy in your life, which is going to inspire other people. And we just happen to have the world-class fitness programs and the best nutrition out there. So I want you to write down your goals and your dreams. And here's what I'm going to teach you guys. If you don't know what those are yet, I want you to write down like things that you're afraid of at night. Like, I was afraid of how to pay my bills. I was afraid of, when I retire, will I have any money to survive? Will I be able to pay off my house before I retire, right? Will I be able to pay for my 3 daughters' weddings? Will I be able to put them to school? And guys, in all honesty, in the situation I was in, I had no idea how that was going to be a possibility. But I wrote those things down before I found out about Team Beachbody. So when Beachbody came along, I was like, this is it. This is that thing that I've been looking for. And this is a company I believe in. This is a product that's helped me. This is a product that I know will help others. I'm going to take this bus, and I'm going to hop on it. I'm going to ride this vehicle. I'm going to take other people with me. So I want you guys to figure it out. If you don't know what your goals and dreams are, figure it out, because 98% of people in this life drift through life without dreams or without even just goals. And the 2% that set goals are the ones that achieve their goals and dreams in life. So write those down tonight. Break out of that 98% and you become in your hometown, in that circle of friends that you have, the person that sets goals and the person that changes their life and inspires other people. You're going to find a ton of purpose in that. So I want you guys to write that down so you can talk to your coach about that. And I just want you guys to know that I feel blessed and honored that you guys gave me your time tonight, because I know that you guys could have spent that somewhere else. So I am grateful that you guys gave that time to me tonight. But I hope you take something away from this and you actually sit down and write out your goals. Same, if you're on here thinking about Beachbody, or if you're a brand new coach or you're a seasoned coach, I want you to think about those things and write those down and get really clear on that, because we do have all of the tools and the vehicle to help you achieve those. So I love you guys. I'm grateful that you guys were on here. Have a great evening. I've got to help put the kids to bed and head off to band practice. Love you guys. Thanks for hopping on, and thanks for being a part of this journey with us. See you later. And yes, it'll be recorded. I'll post it up in our team pages, also on my YouTube channel, so that you guys can, if you have people that were going to hop on and couldn't, you can feel free to share this recording with them. And guys, I'll tell you exactly what I do. If I invited people and they were unable to hop on, I'll follow up with them tomorrow. And in the way that I word it, just so you guys know, is I say, hey, I noticed you weren't on the call last night. You know, I know life's busy. I know what it's like, man. I got 5 kids. So if I sent you the recording, would you watch it this weekend? So I encourage you to send it to some friends. Send it to, you know, if you're thinking about coaching, send it to some friends and be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. I want you to do this with me. What do you think? Get some opinions, and let's go. See you guys later.